Well, Roger and I checked out a couple of sites just before we got here and lay some seeds on some other sites, and we decided to come back to the old Colonial Grist Mill. And like I said, there's a fort supposedly pretty close to it too, so we're going to walk down this road or path, as you see, and down here should be another path and take us to a little stone bridge that's down here. So let's say we better get walking.
Yeah, let's get walking. Hello and welcome to Time Searchers. I'm your host, Rodger Blissman, and my co-host and our guide through time, Bill Leidick, is manning the camera. We've been hiking through the woods. We finally have reached the creek, and in the process we're going to cross it. We've spent the last half an hour trying to navigate through the vegetation, and we finally found a spot here. We think we can get through here without getting completely soaked. What do you think, Bill?
I think this is the best bet right here.
I think so. Well, can I lead off?
Yeah, you go ahead.
All right.
We'll be watching.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Okay, Bill, it looks, well, it's a little deeper than it looks, Bill. I see a little soft piece through here. Well, it reminds me of the jungles of Vietnam here.
Make sure you don't fall.
It's the underwater bridge to say that.
Well, it looks like you made it. Alright, I guess I'll meet you over there.
Yeah, just don't drop the Okay, well, here we are. We finally made it to our destination. I have to admit, this is much more grown up than what I had anticipated. We were last on here, what was that, Bill? 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
2 years ago, early spring, and vegetation wasn't nearly what it is now. It's so thick down here, the open areas, we're not going to be able to hunt. We're going to have to restrict ourselves to the woods. What do you think, Bill?
Yeah, it looks like the woods are a better bet, and even that, it's somewhat thick in there too.
Yeah, it's going to be touch and go.
Oh, wow.
But, hey, we wanted to get out. We haven't been here in quite a while. We'll give it a shot, but I think this time of year we're going to have to stick, I think, to yards, open areas.
Yeah. Well, I said we better get cracking.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright.
Yep.
Well, here's Rodger. Said he thinks it's a pretty decent signal here. I was calling him over because I had a weak signal, sort of broken. Once I broken up this dry dirt, that's what it is, very dry.
Yeah, it's dry.
And it opened up and it turned out to be a better signal. But let's look at Rodger's first here. See what he's done.
Well, it's in the dirt here, whatever it is.
Well, Rodger, what was it?
Well, it's a little lead bullet slug.
Looks like a 22, huh?
Yeah, about the casing.
Oh, well.
Well, let's go over and check on that signal you had.
Yeah, alright then.
Okay, here we are. Bill had called me over, and as you can see, Bill, the Colonial Relic Hunter, Leidick, is in his natural habitat, and he has a good signal. So, Bill, how's it sound to you?
Well, it's better than what it was, but it's a weak signal. I'll take my headphones off for a sec.
Okay. Well, that sounds interesting.
It's weak, and that's a good sign.
Yeah.
You know, when you're,
deep item.
So when soil, you can see it's awful dry here.
Yeah, very dry.
A lot different than what it was at the Colonial Foundation.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But that was loaded with springs up there.
That's right. That's why the house was there. This area where we're digging in, it's a little further afield from the old Colonial Grist Mill because it's just too grown up around the grist mill. We had to go move further down into the woods. What is still in the hole?
No, it's in the soil.
It's in the dirt there? Okay. It's in your hands?
There it is, right in my hand.
What is it?
It looks like a button, the back of the button.
Well, let me try to focus in, Bill. Let's see. Wait a minute. I forget how you focus this camera.
Right there on the side.
Where?
We're gonna.
What, here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There we go.
See it?
I do see it, Bill. Yeah, that's great. Flat button. Excellent.
Yeah, it looks like there's some sort of design on it.
Oh, that's even better.
Getting water on you. You know we've been accused of rubbing things.
Well, I'll tell you what. I do have some water.
Well,
why don't we just pause this? I'll go get the water.
Okay.
Okay, well, we got some water, and Bill's going to do a little field cleaning of the button.
Rub a little mud off.
Yeah.
I think we have a British button from this Revolutionary War period.
How do you know that? How do you know that?
It's got the horse. It's got the line.
Okay.
Underneath it, and I don't know, little round things might be cannonballs.
Let me see. Let me see.
Might want to take some of that water off. Well,
get in the water.
Don't forget, there was a fort down here too. We never found that.
You know what, Bill? I tell you what,
I think that's related to the fort.
That looks like a lion on there.
Is that, yeah, lion or horse, yeah.
Oh my, Bill.
That would be British.
Yeah, no question. It has the weight of a British button. And look, it has a shank. There's writing on the back, Bill. Congratulations, Bill. I have to say, I think this is the most significant find to come out of this area.
I think so.
Yeah, well, you've done it again, Bill. Congratulations.
You know, this fort is supposed to be like, you know, what did it say, 400 feet or 500 feet from here. And this is the early part of the grist mill.
Yeah.
And, I mean, they used this a lot, so I think maybe in here might be the path they used.
Yeah, I'm starting to believe that. I think
we never actually did find a fort. Maybe lots of greater, bigger things here.
It's certainly looking that way, Bill.
All right.
Okay, well, we'll get back at it.
Let's get cracking.